I've got a watch build to show off. This is, I should have done this like 3 days ago. It's been sitting on my shelf, and I forgot I didn't do a video on it. This is a Carolina blue, fully cerakoted Kraken build. Not running until we put a little bit of oomph into it. But we did Carolina blue case, bezel, crown, SS band, clasp, and obviously the dial. And then I did a light blue pointer handset. I did a silver tension ring on the glass, obviously with a silver seconds hand, silver exhibition caseback, and silver rotor in there. And then let's get this thing going just a little bit. So this one's custom engraved Kraken on the side, custom engraved Kraken on the clasp, and a Kraken itself on the crown. Oh, that's the reflection of that. I was like, what is on the dial that I can't get off? Or the glass. That was that reflecting. So Carolina blue, fully cerakoted. So it's a nice looking baby blue color. The whole watch done up that way. Engineered band that we just did in the blue as well. 100 case. So good looking build overall. With a little bit of pop of color with that silver, a little bit of silver in there, that ring around there. Bezel on this will go left, it'll go right. It's just held on with a tension ring, and the Cerakote makes it a little bit tighter. So I bend it a little bit so it puts a little bit more pressure on there, but it's a non-clickable bezel. You can go left, you can go right with it. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder. But if it's dead, like it was, or you're not going to be very active, sitting at a desk driving, make sure you wind it up just a little bit to get it going. Because if you're not moving this rotor around back here, you are not self-winding it. So, as you notice, I backed the crown off the threads until I heard it clicking. At that point, and you also feel a little bit of play right here, but you'll know it's off of these threads. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. Let me flip this up just a little bit. Get a better angle on there. So if you turn this way, you're winding it. Turning it back towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. Keeps you from just threading it back onto. I mean, you can try and do it like this. This takes a little bit longer, or I'm not as coordinated to do it. Whereas I can do these little half turns decently quick. And my finger's kind of rubbing against it, so I'm making sure that I'm not going back on it. So that's essentially what I'm doing, just going back and forth like that. So whenever you're comfortable with how much you've wound up, you can't overwind it, you can wind it all day. Whenever you're comfortable with where you've wound it, you can now set your timing. How you do that is you pull the crown out to the one and only click. You can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it's going to keep running, and you're also going to see that wobble crown more in action. It deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement whenever you're pushing and prying on it. So if you pull it straight, you won't even feel that, but it's in case you are doing anything adverse to it. You're not bending anything. Okay, Google, what time is it? 3:13 p.m. When you're good, push it in, take it out of that time setting, and then wind it down, and that is the build. So let me get some natural light. We got this light bar behind us. Helps me to actually see in my room a little bit better. You can see the blue a little bit better here. As with every build, comes with matching beads. So we were able to get some of that blue in those ones, and then these nice light ones kind of tie into it, just kind of giving that overall light blue look to it. And then the little pop of silver. That's where the knot is in the bead bracelet. I don't have a baby blue Kraken box, but I do have a mix of distressed silver. So you're going to get that. As with every build, as well, they come with watch clearance. It's good on all glass and metal parts. So everything on that watch, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue. And then some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. If you get a scratch in this acrylic glass, put a tiny bit on it, buff it out. Go against that scratch using your included microfiber and generate some heat with your thumb, and you will buff it out in 20 seconds or so, and it will be back to good as new. So if this watch is going to you, congrats. It is killer in person. So hope you love it as much as I do, and I appreciate your support. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. And if you want me to be able to do something custom and unique, reach out and we'll see what we can do. Thanks for your time, guys.